Business as usual.
So
What?
I have one question. Travis, does everyone on here know about what you told Jack the other day? I don't announce it for you.
That I am engaged.
I-o.
Chris didn't
What?
know, and Rob didn't know. That was it.
So 3 of us didn't know. You fucking cunt.
Man, it's been weeks too. I mean, like the first time we got on and played something, it was with Ryan and his brother, and I was like, "Hey Ryan, what does Captain Picard say when he wants the ship to go?" And Ryan goes, "Engage." And then it was dead silent. Then it was
not
dead
that
silence
simple.
for 10 seconds.
No one knew what
and
you
then
were
I was
saying
like,
for like 5
Travis?
minutes. You had to like, explain what you were saying. Completely lost me.
Whatever.
I stopped listening after you said Picard, I think.
What a nerd.
I would have said Earl Grey, hot.
And then the ship just wouldn't go and they all died. All right. So yeah, congratulations, Travis. It's old news.
Well, I mentioned it casually yesterday.
Yeah.
And Jack's like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, I did it from a headset, and when I bought Ashley's engagement ring, and I'm like, oh, cool. Wait, what?
What?
Shut up! She doesn't know.
She doesn't.
I mean, I asked her, but she still doesn't know. What?
All right. So, last time, you guys decided that before exploring anywhere else, you wanted to search through the rooms on the southern end of this abandoned city, and you mostly found empty bedrooms. You didn't find any people or anything interesting in them, but after searching through the bedrooms, you came into a room with 2 frescoes on a wall and an altar and a bunch of Kenku that had some prisoners they were torturing. You killed the Kenku, saved the prisoners, and among the prisoners there were 2 people of note. One person, let's see, the human.
It was a cat person.
Well, there was Talia Rexu, Tabaxi, who is one of the party that originally tried to save the Mirabar delegation. The other one was Barrow Gladham, a farmer who said that his wife Nerys was taken below. Among them were other farmers from the Red Larch area that had been kept here for some time. You next entered a machine room where 2 giant wheels were located, and 2 magic casters attacked you and ordered the unarmored people on the wheel to also attack you. You slaughtered most of those people and managed to chase down and capture the sole survivor. While Grimgar and Maxon were chasing him down, Theron and Dundas turned one of the wheels, and the water level around the giant moat went down by 10 feet, at which point Maxon noticed that walking through the water, presumably walking, and approaching him was the stone head of a dwarf. The head itself appears to be about 2 feet. And that's where we stopped. I'm going to say we're not currently in initiative until you guys make something happen. Let me just see if there's anything else in my notes. I need to. Okay, no, we're all set. So, Grimgar and Maxon, you've just caught everybody else. You had all decided you were going to try to catch up. Are you other 4, Urkin, Theron, Dundas, Romulus, still attempting to catch up to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Maxon, you've just noticed the head.
Guys, I see something in the water.
Okay.
And it doesn't look friendly.
What?
I said... No, I'm not yelling. I said there's something in the water.
Okay, so
It's approaching.
What is it?
Anybody who peeks around the corner can see it.
I want to
Come.
peek.
I
We
think you
all
should just
peek
come see
together.
for yourself.
Okay, whoever's
Well,
peeking can roll a perception.
We all peek out like on top of each other, so like somebody's down
Scooby-Doo
low,
style?
and then yeah, exactly.
Dun,
Hold on.
dun,
I got a
dun,
10.
Grimgar can be at the bottom,
dun.
the smallest.
Jeez.
Total of 21 perception.
I percept 18.
10.
Are we all rolling?
Whoever
you're
wants
peeking.
to try to get a thought on this thing.
I choose not to look.
Okay. Grimgar, with your 21, is somebody holding this guy, or did you just let him go again?
I have my foot on his back, putting weight on him.
Okay.
I asked Erkin to hold him since he wasn't going to peek.
Okay, Erkin, did you hold him?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I'm surprised he said sure. I thought for sure you'd say
So, this thing is
I was
still
gonna blame Ryan
approaching,
for that.
and
Yeah.
Grimgar, you see that it
Not
is
Chris's
most
fault.
certainly dwarven stonework that sculpted the head, but it seems like its features have been very dulled down, like the precision, the sharpness of the sculpting on the stone is very worn.
Okay.
That's what you get.
Do I know if this is something like common to dwarven cities and stuff, or like ever heard of this thing, being that I'm familiar with dwarven stonework?
So that was just perception. Let's give you a history check with advantage.
My history is 0, but 4 and it goes on the floor. 16.
So every dwarven city is different. Their typical manners of defense really come through the engineering work of creating defensible positions, whether that's tunnels underground or having portcullis blocking off areas, or mounted weapons, or what have you. This is a creature made out of rock, which means that it is either a magically animated statue of some sort, or is like an earth creature that could either be, like something from the Underdark, or something from the elemental plane of Earth, or something like that. But it's not like, oh yeah, every dwarven city has one of these.
It's not like the famous stone guardian of X city or something like that
Not
that
that you
every
know of.
dwarver's heard of.
Right.
Okay. Right. I relay my thoughts to everyone else.
All right.
Disappointed.
I want to ready my weapon, or should we hide? Run!
Think quick.
Hide.
Run
Behind
back
the
to
crazy guy right
the rooms.
Are we going to drag that guy with us?
Of course.
Okay. Well, it's not moving that fast. Who's carrying him?
Me and Erkin.
Okay. Everybody roll stealth. Grimgar, Erkin, and Romulus all roll with disadvantage.
14 for Theron.
12.
18 Dundas.
10.
I got. Once I can see my stealth. 24.
Grimgar?
Oh, sorry, I was reading 3.
3. Okay. So you guys take off running back down around this corner. Erkin and Romulus were last, with Erkin in the back and Romulus in front. And
Yeah.
As the two of you around the corner, Erkin, you look back, and now it's going under the bridge. Okay, not over it, but I'm not able to do that. Erkin, you look as you're turning the corner, and it's kind of far, so you can't quite tell which way the head is facing. But if it were looking at you, it would have seen you. Grimgar, on your way back, you were making very clunky sounds in your armor as you were running, and you fell down about halfway back, and then tried to crawl around a pillar, but didn't quite make it before it went by.
Oops.
He's breathing all heavy.
Alright, so it has gone by now. You're just kind of laying on your back in the hallway. You're still tired from chasing that other guy down before.
Yeah. I look at the captive guy there and I say, "What the hell was that statue thing?"
He is conscious. He would say, I don't know. It's only the second time I've seen it, but I wasn't gonna ask. Please don't kill me.
Who is this guy? We should kill him.
Oh God.
Feed it to the stone monster.
Oh yeah, let's test it. Let's put him in the water with it. See what it does.
Please don't kill me.
Wait, which guy are we talking to? We're talking to this captive guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If we throw him in the water with the statue, we'll see what it does.
I say, "Who are you, sir?"
My name's John. I'm just a guy.
What were you doing in that room with the machine stuff?
Oh, they were making us turn the wheel.
Why did you attack us?
Because they told me to. They would have killed us if we didn't.
See how that worked out for you guys.
Yeah, well.
Wait, you're not John Jacob, are you?
No.
Okay, never mind.
You. Then we definitely would have had to kill you.
Where are you from, John?
Red Larch?
How did you end up here?
Red Lodge.
My family had gotten on hard times, and, then my son got sick, and he died, and then my wife got sick, and she died, and so I didn't really have anything, and I just ended up starving in the street, and one day a man approached me and told me that there was a better way, that we didn't need things, and we didn't necessarily need other people. We could...
What man?
Sounds like my kind of place.
He's talking about here, Rob.
Still.
You like this place?
Oh yeah. I said it was the coolest place.
Yeah.
It's the coolest place we've been so far, I think.
That's true.
What
Really
man?
on that one.
He said his name was Wind Harrow.
Wind Harrow?
Yeah.
What
John
did he
Jacob
look like?
Harrow?
Human, kind of short. He looked like a musician.
They play flutes by any chance?
Yeah, he played the flute.
Oh.
The bone flute?
Please don't rape me.
I got a bone flute for you.
The only one who rapes people here are dwarves.
Hey, let's try to stay in character. We haven't been doing a good job of that the last few weeks. Yeah, so he told me that if I just let everything go, that that there was a higher power that could bring true happiness, and
I'm gonna
in that moment, that's all I wanted.
roll insight, see if I believe him. 17.
Yeah, he seems very sincere. He's scared and he's crying.
Maybe we should put him with the other prisoners that we rescued.
John, what's your profession?
Well, I mostly work with leather.
Ah. A leather guy.
Well,
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, let's
I
we'll get you out of here. What's
Is-
that, John?
is that what happens to people who have been here a long time? And he's pointing at the pillar.
That we don't know yet.
We don't know,
That's-
but it's a fair assumption.
Never been here that long.
That's happiness.
How long have you been here for?
Do they
Well,
feed you?
Only a couple of weeks. Well, that's the thing. They fed us a little bit at first, but they want us to eat air? And I'm not really sure how that works.
Is air good for you?
I mean, I don't want to be drowned, so yeah.
Hmm.
Probably gassy.
Huh.
Did they say what their goal was for you?
Figure I hear more burping.
No, I mean, I spent most of my time in that wheel room. They just made us turn it like every hour.
They just kind of made you their slave, it sounds like.
You know what the purpose of turning the wheels was, other than to raise and lower the water?
I don't
why
think
did
there was a purpose.
Okay.
Well,
Don't have
you
any more
should
questions.
stay here.
So you turned a wheel for no
No.
reason. And you ate air. This doesn't seem like a good place.
Did you say there were other prisoners?
Yeah.
Yeah, we rescued some other people.
Not the screamers, are they?
I don't know what
No.
you mean by that.
You must have heard them. The
Yeah, we
screaming.
definitely heard them.
It was constant. The whole time I've
we're
been
not
here, just screams of agony.
Is the screaming
Wasn't it
stopped now, Joe?
It's
Yeah.
probably the Kenku.
Oh,
Yeah, I think those were some Kenku.
probably the
Kenku?
Yes.
Annoying birds.
You haven't seen any Kenku around?
Well, no, I have, but you're telling me it was just Kenku the whole time?
We don't know for
Um,
sure.
Part of the time for sure, but I don't know if that's all you've heard.
We don't know if
I mean,
there
the
were
Kenku had to hear it
else
somewhere.
who- Yeah.
Still, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Well,
Yeah.
you should get out of here. You can join up with the other prisoners. Is there anything that we should know as we carry on in here?
Just to be careful. These people
Okay.
suck.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree.
I mean, and I'm glad you apparently have decided not to kill me, but the only other people I knew here, you killed all of them too.
Yeah, that was self-defense. You lucked out.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I almost killed one of you
Who
with
was it, Erkin?
with that punch that I threw.
Yeah.
Nice, nice
Almost
punch.
got him. Yeah.
Is your hand okay?
Well, I used to be a leather worker, but then I took an arrow in the knee.
And now you're just a sitting leather worker.
Oh, that's a
Skyrim.
Skyrim joke.
Skyrim meme.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought of that last week, and I actually wrote a note to make sure I told that joke. Anyway, okay, you gonna stick him in the room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yeah.
put him with the rest of the.
Pile them up. Be good, or I'll kill you.
throwing a lantern and lock the door.
All right.
Get hungry. There's plenty of air.
I look at Max and disgusted.
With his cape billows.
What?
This guy, anybody looking at this guy gave a look of, wait, that's my air.
Get in line.
Yeah, those guys are still chained there. They're just not really doing anything.
I want to go talk to them.
Okay.
I want to ask them again if they want to be set free or not. You want to be set free or not?
No.
Hey, you. What was that giant stone dwarf statue that we saw earlier? You know anything about it?
Is this another test?
I want to set them free.
Yes,
Yes.
it is. You must answer the questions truthfully. You'll be punished.
You want to set him free?
Yeah.
No, don't! Don't do it!
It is for your own good.
Make a strength check.
Strong. Strength. What's my strength? Oh, 9.
All right, you miss.
Missed, or I was just unable.
How were you trying to free him?
I was looking at the chains really hard.
Okay, yeah, that didn't work.
Ah, he missed on purpose just to
Don't!
get you to
Don't!
react.
So what does he say about the statue?
He doesn't say anything about the statue. He's yelling at Romulus.
I mean, wait a second. I wanted to see what he knows
dare
about
tell
the statue.
Lord Romulus no?
That's Lord Romulus of Fandolin.
Please.
Why don't you want to be let go?
Because I'm not going to achieve enlightenment if you release me.
Oh, I see.
You're not going to achieve enlightenment if you stay chained there.
No, the opposite is true.
Well,
I mean, if you
I
consider
see.
death enlightenment, then
I don't want to mess with his beliefs. So
yeah, he's choosing it.
I want to splash him with water for my water skin.
All right, Grimgar. Ask
Okay.
some questions.
It hits him in the face, and he can't help himself. He licks it up.
Haha, eat that.
Hey, I say so. So what do you know about that stone statue we saw earlier? With the head shaped like a dwarf.
Which statue?
It was walking around in the water just north of here.
Statues don't walk.
Well, it was something that looked like a statue if it wasn't a statue.
Right, that's a stone golem.
Stone golem, I see. Any idea what its purpose is?
No clue.
Is it dangerous?
I assume so. Nobody's tested it out.
What do you mean tested it out?
I mean, it walks around in a circle. That's all it does.
Does it attack anyone that crosses that bridge?
I don't know if I've ever seen anybody on the bridge when it walked by, but I've never seen it attack anybody either. As you're talking, you can kind of hear the sloshing of it coming again.
I'm gonna hide behind the pillar
Okay.
itself, if I wasn't already behind it.
Anybody else hiding?
Yeah, we'll all make sure we're out of sight again.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Just step around the
You don't need to
corner.
make a stealth check. This one's easy.
Okay.
So you hear
Oh,
him.
boy.
You hear it go by.
Now we know it's a stone golem. Can I roll what I know about them?
Intelligence, sure.
Roll a 12 plus 7, 19.
Stone golem. So, all of you are classified as humanoids, meaning medium or small creature, 2 arms, 2 legs, kind of thing. Stone golems are classified as constructs, meaning they are only alive because of magic. The construct can be made out of anything.
Were the golems that those gnomes had, were those stone golems?
No, those were iron golems.
Iron, okay.
So yeah, so you know that it's a construct, and you would know that constructs typically cannot be polymorphed in any way, and that they typically have resistance to magic.
Hmm.
They are as close to a robot as you get in D&D.
They kind of follow orders, basically, exactly, right?
Uh-huh.
That's
Yep.
the thing.
Follow a command.
Maybe we should go talk to that Djinni first before we cross the Golem's path.
Djinni.
It's a good idea.
Djinni.
Yeah, that Djinni that Percy
Yeah.
pointed out.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's probably a guard golem or something, I would guess.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for the information. If you change your mind, just say "Hoo-doo-hoo," and we'll come running.
I won't remember that. Okay.
Yeah, let's head east.
East it is. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is that at one point last week, Erkin had made two separate decisions. One was whether or not he wanted to explore the long, dark cave that you aren't sure how far it goes, and the other whether or not he wanted to approach the Djinni by himself. He decided no for both things.
When we go by the room with the anvil, I say I want to stop in here and check out that fresco in the anvil.
Check out the what?
What?
The frescoes.
There's a fresco
So-
in there. We were so busy rescuing people last time, I forgot to look in here.
A fresco is basically a painting that's painted directly onto the wall as part of the plaster.
Ah,
Oh.
I always thought that meant eating lunch outside.
Yeah, same.
Fresco?
Got it.
I'll be
Fresco.
quick, I say.
I don't understand. Okay.
Isn't el fresco eating outside, eating lunch outside, or
Something like that.
El fresco?
yeah?
El
Food
who?
related.
In
El
the open air.
fresco.
Especially referred to eating. Yeah, he's right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What are you doing in here by yourself, Grimby?
I want to look at the fresco.
There's two of them. There's
Yeah.
one on each wall.
All right, then I look first at the one to the wall to the east.
Wall to the east. This shows a massive battle between orcs and dwarves.
Okay. I look at the one to the west.
This shows. It's a depiction of the creation of the dwarves by Moradin, who is the chief deity of the dwarven pantheon.
He's not my
No, yours is Martha Marduin.
doing. Yeah.
However you
Okay.
pronounce it.
Okay.
Martha
I want to search the frescoes for anything unusual, like any switches or anything like that.
Okay. Make and invest. I mean, this is all dwarf related stuff, so I'll let you have advantage on all these type of rolls here.
Okay. I rolled shitty 6,
Okay. You don't find anything.
and then I want to search behind that anvil.
So
There's
yeah,
kind
this
of
is an altar in the shape of an anvil.
I'm rolling crappy. 10.
10. So you look around. There's nothing like loose setting out at all. Like if there were like a pair of boots behind the altar, you would have found them, type thing. All you really find that's interesting at all are that on the altar and on the wall behind you, it looks like there used to be gemstones placed into the wall and the altar, and somebody removed them, and you can see chipped remnants of the stones in various places.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, that's it. I will leave.
Okay. Did
my
you guys
report.
wait for
I
him?
didn't really find anything if they waited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
did.
waited for him.
Okay.
He said it'd be quick. I think we would have waited. Maybe
Alright.
Jurgen wouldn't have.
Erkin, did you wait?
No.
All right.
Cool.
So you tried to walk away?
Yeah.
You guys let him walk away?
No,
Hey,
we,
where you
ta-
going?
we tackle
Grab his
him.
arm.
I would let him go.
He's a
without
grown ass
thinking.
man. I'm just gonna ask him where he's going.
Over here.
I said,
Wait
hey,
for
man,
us.
where you
Okay,
going,
he
dude?
goes over
Wait a
here.
second.
Okay, great. So Grimgar comes out.
I report
Who's that?
there wasn't anything too interesting in there. I thought maybe there would be something hidden, but there's some gemstones missing. That was it.
Gemstones, you say?
All right, you guys spend the next 2 seconds catching up to Urkin. All right, there we
Say,
go.
About
why'd you
time.
run off, man?
There you are.
Why'd you run off?
He's such a loner.
All right. So then you come to this juncture, north.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the north.
All right. I don't remember where Percy is. But yeah.
He's
He's right there.
We just want to walk up on this guy.
Oh yeah, I want to walk into view of the
Okay.
blue floor.
All right. Where are the
I wanna-
rest of you when he does that?
I want
Right
to stay
next
behind,
to him.
like right around the corner, but ready to spring out.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm right next.
Can I ready ready some sort of action?
Out here, Dundas?
Yeah, I'm like behind him. Whatever. I'm letting him take the lead, but I'm with him. So
I'll
yeah,
do the same.
in that area,
I'll
that's
be
fine.
behind his other shoulder, like his bodyguards.
Oh,
I'll be near
you want to be
Grimgar.
like this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We
Gotta
make
be
him look
real
tougher than
friendly
he
here.
is.
Hey there.
Okay.
You don't want to fight anything.
So Romulus, when you step around the corner, he's got his back to you, and he's over here.
I'm
And,
blue too.
And it looks like he's sweeping a bunch of rocks into a pile.
I say, hello, good sir.
Hmm.
I am Romulus Corlin. May I have a word with you?
Throughout
So
all this,
he-
I want to
so
look
when-
at him like, hey, I got blue skin too.
So when you say that, he kind of jolts, his back stiffens, and he turns around and looks at you and kind of squints. And let me look up something here.
Oh shit, this could be bad or it could be good.
He squints.
He squints and fire flies out of his eyes.
He's gonna shoot.
Hope he doesn't kill us.
I see. He looks at you and he says,
Oh, I know what that means.
Did anyone
Dundas?
understand that?
Shit.
"What languages
Probably
do you all speak?"
elemental. I don't speak that.
Draconic and
Dwarvish.
Dwarvish in common.
That'd be
Celestial,
common.
common, infernal, primordial.
Is that primordial or infernal?
Elvish.
So Dundas, this is not primordial.
Okay.
But what you do catch gists of it. It's like if you know Spanish and somebody's speaking Italian.
Got it.
And what you've kind of caught from it is he's in some way, shape, or form just asking you what you're doing.
I tell you guys that. Hey, he's saying something about what are we up to?
We are curious about the rock golem and wondering why he's patrolling the waterway.
You're saying that to him?
Yeah.
Dundas.
He kind of laughs, and then he snaps his fingers, and he says, I'm sorry, I could not understand you, but I have cast tongues, and now I can.
Aha.
Thank you.
I'm
It'll be a pain in the ass.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I laughed, but it was funny that I obviously did not speak your language, and you just said something else.
I was thinking that too.
I thought I
Well-
caught what you were saying. Guess not.
Yeah, I didn't know if you kind of understood our language and
It's
responded
fine. It's
based-
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm busy. What's? Who are you?
I'm Romulus Corlin of Fandolin. These are my mighty musketeers.
Hello, I'm Dundas.
I'm Theron.
Dundat.
I'm a musketeer.
I'm a wood elf.
And we were curious about the rock golem that's walking around. Do you know anything about that? Did you create that thing? Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Whoever's looking at him, make a perception check.
Okay.
You got it.
Coming up.
18.
7.
And 1.
Pretty good.
Damn it.
What was the highest?
18.
Okay. So anybody who got a 10 or higher would notice that his clothes are torn and ragged. Okay.
Poor fella.
He's a big guy though.
Yeah, what's his relative size to us?
I forgot.
A large.
Yeah, he is about 8.5 feet tall.
Wow. A lot of milk.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
don't know where to find those kind of clothes.
He says, the golem? Ah, yes. He has been here a very long time, just like me. The dwarves used him for defense.
Are you captive here?
In a way, he's still sweeping up, and then he picks up a big armful of rocks while he's still talking. In a way, yes.
Have, like,
He
golden
throws them
bracelets
off
on,
into the
doesn't he?
water. Golden bracelets? On his right wrist he has 2 not quite gold bracelets.
Okay. Right on.
Can we ask what you are up to right now?
Do you grant wishes?
What? Quiet, guys.
That's a lot of questions. Well, I I was ordered to keep the palace quarter in good repair. As you can see, this is an impossible task.
Is this a cave-in? Is that what this is?
So,
This is hundreds of years of a palace falling apart.
so you worked for the dwarves that used to live here.
I worked for the king himself.
When's the last time you saw any dwarves here,
There's one here right now.
other than him?
Other than him,
I pop out.
I assume you all walked around the corner.
Oh.
Considering
I-
Maxon was talking to him, and so was
Well,
Wiccan.
that's I wasn't. So.
Grimgar stayed quiet to
Quiet.
be fair.
Well, too bad you ruined the conversation.
Damn it.
Compromised.
He says, I lost track after 400 years.
So are you
How do you-
bound by magic to be protecting this place?
Listen, I'm very busy. I literally cannot stop trying to complete my task, but very interested in me. I am bound to a horn. A horn that was owned by King Torhild Flametongue, who used the horn to ask me to keep the palace quarter in good repair. Now, this horn can only summon me every 101 years, and when I'm summoned, I'm obligated to complete one task asked of me. Unfortunately, the king worded it so that this was a single perpetual task.
Wow.
Dirty king.
What a dick.
So, I've been here for a really long time doing this.
Do you know where the horn is?
The horn is in the temple.
Which is
He just points to the west.
okay. So whoever possesses the horn can.
It's been 101
you.
years. Blow it.
Have we seen
One
anything that looks
task.
like a temple?
I leave. What?
Have we seen anything that looks like a temple on our way?
Oh hell yeah! You saw the step temple. You've seen it many times.
Yeah, the
Oh.
pyramid.
It's the big pyramid right here.
Okay.
I say to him, so I assume this is the Sealmer.
Yes.
And is the Shrine of Tender Oath to the west?
No. The Shrine of the Tender Oath is part of the Vale of Dancing Waters.
Ah, okay, that's right.
I see.
I scratch my head.
Yeah, me too.
So if I get the horn and tell you to stop doing this, do you stop?
You wouldn't have to stop me. You wouldn't have to tell me to stop. If you blow the horn, I would be summoned, and I would have to complete whatever new task you gave me. But then when I was done, I could go home.
You want to go
All
home?
right.
I would love to
Well-
go home.
Where is your home?
The plane of elemental air.
That makes sense.
All right. Well, I will do everything I can to acquire your horn and give you a much simpler task, so you may return home.
Well, thank you. That would be wonderful. And he picks up another handful of rocks, or
What's your
armful.
name, Djinni?
My name is Atiyir.
Can you spell that for me, Atayir?
Ahtayir.
Ah, Pierre.
Thank you.
Nice.
Are we free to pass through here without
hang on
your
a second.
interference of any kind?
Oh yeah, got it.
Why would I interfere?
Just making sure, checking all the boxes.
Do you know if that
Okay.
stone golem will attack us if we try to go that way?
He only attacks people who go in the water.
Okay.
Good to know.
I
Thank
open
you.
the door to myself.
You what?
I want to open the door that I'm standing next to.
Oh, I didn't know it was a door.
Oh, to yourself. I was like,
Yeah.
to myself?
I open the door to myself.
That's what I heard.
That's what I thought he said.
I heard him right. I'm smart.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I want to do a quick search.
Go ahead and roll.
Skirt,
Uh,
skirt.
Ooh. It's investigation. 18.
18, you don't find anything of note.
All right.
Um,
I shut the door and I leave.
I say, what was in there?
if
Nothing.
Basilmer hadn't disappeared, I'm assuming they would have given the golem some other kind of instructions, because, I mean, nobody wants to go in the water anyway, except for, if they were looking for treasure.
Treasure, you
Which one?
say?
It-
Wait. Just treasure in the water?
Yes.
Anything specific?
These guys.
I wouldn't know, but if a dwarf of Basilmer had a wish, they would throw an object of value into the water, and depending on the size of the wish, they would drop something of greater value. It's all bullshit, but they did it.
I got a plan, guys. Guys, huddle up.
Huddle up, Max.
Just
Okay.
make
What
me
if we,
invisible,
what if
I'll
we,
go in there.
what if we just blow the horn, and then we can ask the genie to get all the treasure out of the water for us for a simple task, and then he'll be free, and we'll get mad treasure.
Not a bad idea.
We might be able to get the
breathe
treasure
underwater.
on our own, though.
Yeah, we'll
I mean-
consider it.
I could always go invisible and go down there and just look around.
Plus,
Just
yeah,
because you're invisible doesn't mean you're truly.
yeah, I found that
undetectable.
out the hard way.
Might be able to just
Yeah.
beat that stone golem anyway.
Yeah. All right.
They're
Well,
pretty
we'll keep
strong.
that in the back of our mind. All right.
True that.
Ready? Break. All right. Let's. Everyone done talking here? Let's head across the bridge
Let's do it.
under Percy.
So
Check out that temple.
yeah. So before we like round the corner to cross, does Percy see anything to the north and south in the water?
In the west.
No.
Yeah, like all around there. Okay, so it's clear, guys.
Okay. I walk across the bridge at a normal walk. Cautious the whole long way.
Follow.
Actually, I wanna
I'll be.
I want to see if I notice any traps before I just blindly walk across.
I'm so hungry.
What is it? Perception 19. Just on the bridge floor.
Pressure plates or anything like that.
You don't see anything.
Okay. I proceed across the bridge,
Step
still
it over.
cautiously.
I'll be with him, next to him again.
No, be 10 feet behind me.
Yeah, I'll be 10 feet behind him.
Copy.
Okay, the three of you begin crossing the bridge.
I want to follow 10 feet behind them.
The four of you begin crossing the bridge.
I want to put a rock in that guy's pile.
Right.
We're the worst.
Always
Thank
start
you.
Shit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's good stuff. Thank you.
Okay.
What you thinking, Romulus?
What's the door look like?
Shit, where's my door?
Metal door with handles and iron hinges that swing outward.
Do I hear anything? 3.
Nope.
I'm going to move to the south of him.
I say, I don't hear anything. I touch the door with my hand to feel the temperature.
It's a little bit cooler than the air because it's metal.
Okay. I want to slowly open the door.
Okay.
I say, before I completely open the door, I turn and say, where the fuck's Maxon and Urkin?
Okay.
I got my weapon out and ready.
Everybody roll initiative.
14.09. 14.09.
Well, I'm obviously doing something, but I'll stop doing that. 14.09. Okay.
8.15.
16.14. 8 point what?
1.5.
Uh-huh.
13.2.
Birkin?
10.18.
Grimgar?
15.08.
Percy?
Oh, Purse. He's 17 point. Fuck, I don't know where this is.
17 point fuck.
17 point.
Okay.
17.8.
0.
That's not true.
11. Or 1, actually. Or 13. There we go. 13.
I mean, what?
Where'd you get these numbers from?
I gotta like look through your eyes at some point.
It's all cross-eyed and shit.
Oh, good God,
It's
dude.
point 17. What are you?
He wasn't even right.
Look. Look.
Oh boy.
All right. Imp. Dexterity 17. Right
Oh,
there.
yes, sure is.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
You dumb. Dumb as hell.
10, 11, 13, 0. 0?
0 for sure. Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at. Initiative is dexterity.
Alright,
I wrote that
and...
down here. I even wrote that down so I can remember.
If only you
I
guys
just
had... I
couldn't.
wish you guys had printers.
I have a printer.
Yeah, I wish I
I know
had
what
one.
this
Nope,
is.
none of you guys have printers.
Yeah, I've never
I do
used a
not.
printer before.
I've never
Why
used...
would I need?
I've
why do we
never
need
used a
printers?
printer
I
before.
mean, last time I used paper, I had like 10 pages and could never find anything.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
green.
Only print what you need.
Going green.
Alright, let's do this thing.
Yeah, okay, back to this.
I
That
pull a
just-
pin on a grenade and roll it in. No, I'm just
Just environmentally unfriendly.
kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna say that just with how much you have the door open, that's how far you can see right now, okay? Alright. You... Oh, wait. I forgot to put one of them in here. Okay. You open the door, and Romulus, you see the backs of two guys in light green hooded robes. There's two others over here that as you open the door, turn and look directly at you. In that moment, what do you do?
I say, hey, you guys know where that horn is?
Looking for a horn.
I like it.
And I step in the doorway.
Whoa.
So the door's all the way open?
Yeah.
Just the one?
Yeah, I would probably just open the one door. I assume they're heavy.
Okay. You guys ask where the horn is. These two turn and they throw darts at you. One is a complete miss. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. They have advantage. Okay, so the first one, I happen to roll 2d20 anyway, is a 22. So that dart hits you, and it does 4 piercing damage. And it does 7 lightning damage. The second dart is a 17.
Miss.
That misses. Okay. These two, in their robes, come rushing forward, and they both pull daggers and just try to stab you once each.
Wait, why do they have advantage? Shouldn't they have disadvantage?
Who?
The guys that shot the darts.
They're special darts.
But I'm through a doorway.
They're special darts.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I got a 5 and a 20.
20 hits.
Okay. So he tries to stab you, and he does 4 piercing damage. These two in the back are floating a few feet off the ground, and they zoom up over to here, and that's all they do. All right, so all of that happens, and actually, these guys go next. So these two. These two, all of these are humans, by the way. These two are wearing basically puffy pants like the Djinni and vests with no shirts. And they are also floating off the ground a bit. And this one is going to float up to here. And
Magic users.
yeah. And through the door, he's going to shoot a lightning bolt that could hit the three of you. Also, could hit both of these guys. He doesn't give a shit about them. So, you guys need to roll dexterity saving throws.
+2 for anyone within 10 feet.
Right. So.
I got a 15.
21, 22, 23, 24. Thank God. Right? Yeah, 24.
How many is this for me too?
Yeah.
11.
Dundas, a 24 is impossible for you.
I got a 19.
Oh, it's not impossible because you're +2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Theron fails. Romulus and Dundas pass. I rolled a 26. So Romulus, yeah, Romulus and Dundas, you take 13 each. Theron, you take 26. Why are you confused?
I didn't understand what was happening.
Got struck by
There was
lightning.
some kind of
Lightning bolt.
attack? Oh.
The two guys in front, one passed and one failed. So the one on top is the one that passed. So he only takes 13 damage. The one on the bottom is just burnt. He just there's smoke coming out of his eyes and ears, and he falls over dead.
Crispy. Critter.
I haven't even attacked yet, and we're winning.
Yeah. This one. Where is it? Let me see how far that goes. Got it. This one comes up behind his buddy and casts Gust of Wind. Strength saving throw for Romulus and Grimgar. And the guy in front of Romulus and Grimgar.
You guys about to be swimming.
24, 25, 26.
19, and then do I get +2?
Yep.
Yes.
Remember, so I
Okay.
21.
So you both pass, and it doesn't affect you. But this guy is sent flying right into Romulus. Romulus, make a dexterity saving throw to not get knocked over.
10, I'll have 12.
All right. So he knocks you prone. As he goes flying, he basically hit you in the chest and then kept flying and fell into the water.
Damn.
But you're knocked prone. And then this guy.
Oh, I thought that was a helipad. Damn it.
What?
So close.
I thought it was the hospital.
Yeah. Helicopter landing zone. That's how.
I thought that was
that's
on.
what I was hoping it wasn't somebody. Come on.
Okay. He gets up to here. He's just gonna throw two daggers at prone Romulus, which means he has disadvantage. The odds of this hitting are very unlikely. You also have
Kick the door shut.
You also have +2 AC from the doorway.
Sweet.
one is a 15, the other one's a natural 20.
Well, I got 22 though. But
even with all of that, he basically like got you in the neck.
Owie.
Wow, that is like he should not have been able to hit you. The good news is it's just a weak ass dagger.
Bounced off the ground and ricocheted into me.
Yeah, 8 piercing.
Jesus, that's a lot of damage for a shit throw.
I know. All right.
Throw.
Next up, you guys ready? Time to start kicking some ass. Percy.
Right.
Yeah.
The best
Percy.
move.
He's just gonna keep an eye out there.
We gotta get Percy a dagger or something.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Bucket of hot oil to dump on people.
Yeah.
Rolling perception. Where did my die? Okay. 18.
You done this? I think I hear that golem coming back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh
Okay.
my
That-
god.
That's his turn.
What's the matter, Dundas?
Big Golem dude's coming back.
Oh, the genie said as long as we stay out of the water, we should be fine.
Alright, player.
Dundas, your
Alright.
turn. The only door that's open is the door in front of Romulus.
And he's laying down, right?
I'm prone. I'm on all fours, booty in the air.
He's ready.
I'm gonna... Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot the guy I can see directly from me, the S there. The one that's kind of further to the left, yeah.
That one, yeah. Yeah, you can't see the other one anyway. In order to see the other one, you would need to step into his gust of wind,
Negative.
which continues, by the way.
Want to do that. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
How long does that gust of wind last for, Joe?
Make an intelligence check.
Hey, I could tell you.
17.
Nate, the Romulus has talked a lot this turn, so there's no more conversing with him the rest of this round. But Romulus, you've seen this spell before, and so with a 17, you not only know that it's the type of spell that typically lasts 1 minute, but that it's quite obviously a concentration spell.
Ah, okay.
I mean, just every time you've seen somebody use it, they hold their hand out and the wind comes flying out of their hand, and it's like, yeah, he's totally concentrating on that.
Okay.
And then in his head, I wonder what's wrong with my motorcycle. Anyway.
Alright, so for my first beam, it's gonna be 25.
Hit.
And the damage is 9.
Okay.
Second, 19.
Hit.
And 7, 8, 10, 11. 11 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright, you moving at all?
Yes, I'm gonna go back 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Grimgar.
that looks comfy.
How
So
injured?
you got up against the door, Romulus opened it. You guys know where the horn is? Lightning bolt comes flying out, and then a burst of wind hits you, and you hold your feet as you watch a guy in a robe come flying out, basically ass to face on Romulus, knocking him down. The guy flies over your head into the water.
Oh,
You hear a splash, and then a dagger comes flying through the door, bounces off a rock on the ground, and sticks Romulus right in the neck.
I look at Romulus and assess how injured he looks.
I give a thumbs up and say, I felt better.
Okay.
Uh,
You
Meaning-
got
Is
any
he-
of those?
Is he
Okay,
quite injured?
Jack.
Yeah.
Jack, you have done about 20 seconds of talking.
I'm a
the
fast
6 second-
talker.
It's a dramatic scene.
And you can't hear him over the gust of wind anyway.
All right.
It's too loud.
I'm assessing if I should use the channel divinity move or just something else. If I could use all my healing points on him and others.
I'm also not feeling too good.
I mean, they just got hit with a lightning bolt. What does Grimgar think about that?
I think that sounds like it hurt quite a lot.
I got hit with 2 lightning bolts and a dagger.
Theron,
All right,
then.
Theron coughs and a puff of smoke comes out.
Then I will use that so I can heal up to 30 hit points, up to half health.
Okay, so that would heal me 7.
Okay, and then
I get 10.
Romulus 10. That's 17. Anybody else?
I could use a splash.
Whatever you can take.
You can take
Up to half. Up to half. Yeah, of your health.
I could take the full, or is that not applying?
You can
here?
take up to half of your
No,
total health.
yeah, it's different.
half of my health.
You can heal up to half, so you'd be at half health.
Are
If you have
below
more than half health,
Oh, yeah, I do.
so you can't be. You're above half health.
Yeah, then it
Yes.
doesn't work.
I got
Yeah,
it.
so you can't
Right.
do anything.
So he wasted it again.
Well, yeah, I never know when the fuck to use it.
Maybe not at the beginning of the fight.
Well, they got pretty hurt.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
So you use 17 points.
Yeah, 17 is not bad. Um. I can see that S guy in front of me then, obviously, if he can hit me.
Yeah, you're currently bracing yourself against the wind.
Alright. Then I'll, that was my action. Bonus action shit.
Try to draw him out here.
Be right back.
I say.
If I move, do I have to make another strength saving throw?
Yeah, actually, you're
Move
supposed to make the strength saving throw at the start of your turn. So you should have already rolled.
What do you
Oh
have?
wait.
After I hit him, what did he have to like roll something to keep his concentration?
He's not the one
You
concentrating.
hit the other guy, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, my bad.
So you weren't supposed to roll until the start of your turn anyway. So you've both already succeeded. So I'm not going to make you roll again. The whole thing with the guy flying over your head, whatever.
So if I move away out of the...
It's difficult terrain. That's all.
Alright, then I will do that. I'll move south out of the spell if I can.
You only need 5 feet for that.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to be behind the pillar though. Yeah. Can he see me from there though?
Yeah, you need
Yeah.
to be here.
Alright, then that's what I'll go. And I don't think I want to use anything else for now. Yeah, I'll be done.
Romulus, you're laying on the ground.
I'm gonna roll to the north and stand the fuck up. I will. I'm gonna lay hands on to heal myself. Another 20 points. Oh wait,
Okay.
yeah, 20.
Okay.
And then
Can you open that other door?
Max, and you're next, just because so you can be thinking about what you want to do.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Max, and your turn.
Okay.
Door opens, lightning bolt, blast of wind, neck dagger.
Can I see the one S guy that's almost straight ahead for me?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna try and shoot him.
Okay, go ahead.
9 plus 10.
You hit him.
Nice. Got 8. A 1. Plus 5. 14.
Okay.
Does that actually hit him?
Yeah, I got like
Even
a.
with the blast of wind?
Yeah, I don't think that spell affects. Let me see.
I think
I
it
should-
does.
I think I pierced through the wind.
Well, it affects, I think, bows. This is weird.
Yeah, I don't think his arrow can get through it.
No,
I
it
would say
doesn't,
magic
doesn't say
did,
anything.
No?
It's not wall of wind.
Oh, what is it called then?
Gust of wind.
Oh, okay.
Wall of wind blocks projectiles.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, now
This, I mean, this should affect projectiles, but it doesn't.
Interesting.
Just a little gust.
Promise you're still in the doorway there?
It's
I'm
not open.
behind the closed door.
That door's not open.
Okay.
I aim my shot so the wind carries it a little bit.
Right.
And curves and bottom
Mhm.
still.
Oh, fucking great on.
Right. You shot your bow like Beckham.
Alright, my second roll is a 12 plus 10.
Okay, that hits too.
A 7, a 2, 14 again. 2 14s.
Okay. That shot sticks in his neck, and he falls limply to the ground. What's his name? Ahajit, whatever. Says, "Oh, great shot."
Thanks.
He blushes.
Flushes,
Little
kicks the stone into the water.
little hearts appear over Maxon's head.
Some appreciation.
Yeah, a little thing comes up next to him that says, "Maxon will remember that."
I'm getting a chub.
All right, Erkin.
I'm gonna walk away from the chub.
Okay.
I got 45 feet of movement. Turn. Let's use 90 feet to go north of, or up to Romulus. Maybe north if I can.
You can get here, sure.
Yeah. And I don't know if I can do anything else. I can't see anyone, right? Besides, there's a guy somewhere in water.
Yeah.
No, I mean when you were running past the doorway, you could have seen people inside the room.
Past.
Because in order to run down this way, you had to see through this door, which means at any point you would have at least seen these two.
I will do what's that dodge? Is it dodge? What's it called? What's the thing where you avoid stuff?
Yeah, it's called dodge action.
Dodge action.
You got 90 feet because it's the first round, right? Why did you have 90 feet of movement?
Because I dashed.
Okay, that's your action then.
Right.
So
I'm done.
you can't dodge.
Right.
Okay. Theron.
Okay. I will cast Haste on Romulus Corlin.
Okay.
So now he's Super Saiyan.
Okay. His hair turns yellow and goes up.
I want to move behind. Those are pillars right there, right?
Yeah.
I move east 15 feet and north 5 feet.
To here.
Right there. Hide behind the pillar for
Yeah.
cover.
Mhm. Sure. I like to imagine that Romulus, when haste gets cast on him, the first thing that happens is that his hair poofs into an afro. But then you know how like some of those monks will have a completely shaved head except for a long ponytail.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Weird.
So then the afro floats up into the air like a balloon, and it's actually only connected to his head by one of those bald man ponytails.
Mhm.
So when he's under the
Whoa.
effect of a haste, he's got like a golden afro hair balloon floating above his head.
You just imagine that?
I don't know why, but yes.
It's pretty interesting.
Ah! It just floats up over his head.
Pretty badass.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's your turn.
Remember what that does, Jack?
Yeah, I got it up.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, so does Max.
Pretty sweet.
Ew.
All right. This guy is going to make a strength athletics check to climb out of the water. Natural 20. He hops up with no difficulty and tries to stab
Whoa.
Dundas.
Wasn't he like 10 feet down?
Yep. He rolled a
That's
natural.
impressive.
He rolled a natural 20. So what do you want from me?
He's a lizard.
Spider-Man.
15 on the attack, Dundas.
Yeah, my AC's what is it? 15. Yeah, my
Okay. All right. So he flies up and you don't really see him. You kind of look to your left, see him, and then double take, like what? And then he stabs you for 5 piercing damage.
Damn.
Bitch.
Okay. So what follows is a very, very annoying series for Dundas, where each of these guys pops out, throws a dart at him, and then hides.
Oh no.
And so after they're done throwing, they're going to end up stacked like this, and I got to make 4 attacks.
All right.
19.
Hit.
Alright.
Should have hid behind a pillar.
Well, this is bad, Dundas. So you take 6 piercing damage, and you take another 9 lightning damage. Dart number 2
Got
is
it.
a 12.
Miss.
Dart number 3 is a natural 20.
Miss.
And you take 6 piercing damage
I have 1 HP.
and
No.
14 lightning damage.
Still up.
Right, you're knocked out. The last guy, then, there wouldn't be anybody he could see. So instead of throwing his dart and hiding, what was the last one I moved? This guy. He would go 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35. He's going to just stop in the doorway next to Romulus. That spell, is that end turn or anything? Nope, he's only got to make the save on the start of his turn. So he's going to end his turn right there. Okay, that is all the guys with the cloaks on. This guy has his spell going.
How does this work?
What would make sense to him? He's in his way. Come out. Okay. He's gonna run out of the room and go past Romulus. Romulus, do you want to make an opportunity attack on him?
Yes, sir, I do.
Actually, float out of the room.
Uh,
Oh.
19.
Huh?
19.
19. Okay, yeah, you hit him.
Good job.
Thanks. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, he's got to make a Constitution saving throw on his spell. He passes. Oh. I just realized that I never described the pink H guy. So I should do that. Okay, so as he goes by, you hit him. He is going to... Let me look at something here. Okay. Dundas, how high in the air is Percy?
15 to
Fuck.
20 feet, wouldn't he?
Probably, yeah. I'd say
20 feet?
25 feet.
All right.
Yeah.
So he shoots a lightning bolt at Maxon, and it hits Dundas. So Dundas, you take a saving throw failure as a result of that.
Damn.
Maxon, you have to make a dexterity saving throw on the lightning.
+5. 13 plus 5, 18.
Okay. So that was a 29. So you take 14 lightning damage.
How much? 14?
14.
Whoa.
And
Not so bad. I took 26.
using, well, because he passed, he would have taken 29 if he'd failed. And
You said
then
wrong.
using the last of his movement, he gets on the other side of Dundas and uses his bonus action to keep his gust of wind going at Theron. And I don't think you need to make the save. What?
I was gonna say, oh wow, how do you know I was there?
Because he got to hear and you were there.
Just went past Grimgar and Erkin.
He did, because he's more or less trying to kill Dundas.
Some bullshit.
Okay. These guys attack less like most video games and more like Fire Emblem.
Wait, so he's getting another magic attack? Is that what you're
Nope.
telling me?
It's a spell that's already going, similar to the kinds of things that Grimgar does all the time with his divine weapon or whatever that's called. It's a concentration.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, spiritual weapon. This is a concentration spell he has going that costs him a bonus action to move it. So it's just blowing out of his hand, and he's just pointing his hand at you. So it's not casting a second spell. But you don't need to make the save, because the save is only made at the start of your turn. So anyway, that was his turn.
Player.
This guy is the one I forgot to describe.
What he?
What?
What is he?
This one? So he is dressed almost exactly like those jumpsuit guys from Feathergale Spire. He's wearing tight black clothes with fringes of green on it.
Hot.
And he can actually rush all the way out of the room and attack Romulus.
Another fool.
He is unarmed, so he's trying to punch you.
No.
One misses, the other one's a 24. And he does 9 bludgeoning damage to you.
God damn. That's more than the dagger in the neck.
He's much stronger than that guy. Percy!
A mean
Ew.
Save us, Percy.
Fly diagonally northwest.
How
Up to
far?
that black area. Corner of the temple, pretty much.
Can you move that far?
No. But
Okay.
if you're willing to move him there, that'd be sweet.
You can move 80 feet total.
Yeah, I don't know if that's 80.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought H was the horn that whole time.
Everyone was seeing. I thought it
Good
was
thing you didn't blow him.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
He still might.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Early in the session.
That's as far as he can move, Dundas.
Okay. Looks great. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Dundas. Make a death save. Don't tell anybody what it is. Just mark it on your thing. Grimgar.
I'm gonna move straight ahead. No, it's north. North.
Okay.
Can I move if I'm there? Can I see Theron from there?
From right here?
Not
Yeah.
hidden.
Yeah, he's behind the pill. He was specifically blocking himself from that angle.
Like I'm back. My back is like against.
Even if I was a little bit south, I couldn't see him then, huh?
Nope.
No, I'm invisible.
He said he disappeared from this plane of existence.
Alright,
I'm
fine.
trying to hide.
Then I will use Mass Healing Word
Mm-hmm.
for everyone I can see.
He can see me.
And I actually rolled a 1.
Right.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is that right? 24. Yeah, 4, 5. No, 10. 10 healing to everybody
per
I can
person.
see.
What would it
Per person, but yeah, Dundas gets 3 more.
Okay. So
So he gets-
Dundas gets 13,
Yep.
Okay.
and everybody else gets 10, except for Theron.
Except for me.
Okay.
Cool.
And just out of curiosity, Dundas, what was your roll?
10.
Okay, so you had 1 success, 1 fail.
Right.
All right, and then I still have my action because that's a bonus action. And
Can anybody tell me why that's a bonus action? Working on your D&D IQ.
You want me to tell you, or you want someone
Anybody?
else
Does
to tell you?
anybody know why a mass healing word spell that heals that much health would be a bonus action?
It sounds like bullshit to me.
Because I just get to say it.
'Cause it's just
No.
you just say it.
Verbal.
Heal.
Okay.
Why would that take your entire action?
I mean, hey.
Romulus could say that 28 times in 6 seconds.
Maybe,
I'm gonna heal the shit out of y'all.
maybe because it's not a spell.
It is a spell.
It's just
It's
a word
because
spell,
all he's got to
no
do
hand
is
action.
say words to heal you. It doesn't take an action to say words.
Word.
Well,
Now spells that do take actions heal a lot more. I'm assuming that's a level 3 spell.
There's a level 3
A
spell.
level 3 healing spell that does require you to use an action probably heals a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you do with your action?
With my action, I will. See, I'm right next to Romulus. So Romulus still look pretty hurt.
He looks pretty good.
Pretty good. All right. Then,
and this is pretty hurt.
yeah, but I don't think I can move towards him without
Then kill.
taking more
Sit around.
damage. So I will
Some
use
dead ass.
Toll the Dead on the S guy near him. He's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
He got. What's that? Wisdom plus 0. 13.
Then he failed. Has he taken any damage?
Yes.
All right, I get 2d12 against him.
Can't remember when, but
So-
I got him marked down for 6 damage. So.
Yeah, I hit him when he ran past.
Oh right.
I rolled a 1 and a 7, so 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
He also has to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain his concentration on the spell.
Yep. He got a 9, so he fails.
Ha! Thank you,
The win goes
Grimgar.
away.
Aha.
Man, you guys sure remember that stuff when it's the bad guys.
He's so right.
And I will
That's
tell
it,
you
like
too that kind of guy is called a Skyweaver. Just so that we're not calling him S guys. It's not really a secret. He's a Skyweaver because he casts sky magic. So he weaves sky.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, Romulus.
I say.
Sky.
And I'm gonna start this shit by attacking the guy. Now let's attack the H guy.
Okay.
Get him.
25.
Hit.
Tasty roll right there. Oh, that was a tasty roll too. 13
Okay.
on the damage. I'm gonna attack him again because he doesn't seem to be dead yet. Ooh. 13.
Miss.
Damn.
Was that your
Alright.
haste attack?
No, I'm gonna attack him again with my haste attack. Now,
Yes. No.
I don't get. Do I get a double attack again?
No.
No.
Since-
One weapon
When
attack.
you
Well,
can use
it's one
any
up.
action except that if you take the attack action, it's only one attack.
Yeah.
If you read, it's toward the end of the spell, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It says so. It's meant to prevent it, like the point where you can make 4 attacks that you. Oh, I'm gonna make 8 this turn. Like, no.
Oh. Okay. Really? Because it
What?
just says one weapon attack only.
Right.
Okay,
Not an
one
attack
weapon, not
action. Not
I
an
was thinking
attack action.
single weapon, but yeah, one weapon.
Single
Okay.
weapon.
Well, like if I had 2 weapons, one in each hand.
I'm gonna attack you with my double weapon.
Well, you know what I mean, though. Like I thought it meant I couldn't use 2 single-hand weapons.
No.
Okay. All right, so I'll attack him again.
If you're hasted, well, never mind. It's too complicated. Nobody cares. Go ahead.
All right.
21.
Hit. 2,121 is a hit.
11 damage.
11 damage. All right. He's already bloodied with that.
Nicely done.
Got you, good fucker.
Shit. I should have. Can I use my inspiration on that failed attack roll? Or no? Is it too late?
Too late. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's my bad. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Maxon.
Maxon.
Whoa. Alright.
Yeah, surprising.
I was almost half asleep. I want to hit the S guy
Catchphrase.
trying to
Skyweaver.
kill the Skyweaver. Sorry,
Skywalker.
Skywalker.
No, Weaver.
Luke Skyweaver.
Jack, shut
Luke
up.
Skyweaver.
Skyweaver.
Sorry,
Rolled a
For the 3rd time he said Skywalker.
Roll natural 20.
Okay.
It's the D8 twice, right?
Yes. And the D4 twice.
Got a 4, 8, and I got 3. So that's
15.
and then plus 5 twice.
Did
or
you roll the
once?
D4? Did you roll the D4 twice?
Yes, that was the 4 and the 3.
I didn't count one of them.
Yes.
Wait. I heard 843. What was your other number?
4.
8443?
It was 4, 8.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
12,
4, 8,
16, 19, 24 damage.
Mhm.
Okay. So that gets him good. That gets him good in the back, and he kind of stiffens up, and then turns towards you, like coughs out blood, and then glares at you.
Oh, man.
Wow. Why is he glaring?
'Cause you just shot him in the back with an arrow.
In the spine.
Well, I'm gonna give him the killing shot in the
Okay.
face.
He's coughing up blood. He probably got tuberculosis.
11 plus 10.
That
11
must
plus
be
10, 21. That's a hit.
2, 4 plus 5, 11.
11. All right. You shoot the arrow. You line it up, aiming directly at his head, and you fire it. And the camera kind of stays on the tip of the arrow as it flies toward him. And right before it's about to strike him in the eye, he suddenly swings his hand and catches the arrow in his hand and spins around and points it at you.
20 roll.
Whoa.
So he didn't take damage?
Nope, he caught the arrow.
That must be a move of his.
It's a monk thing.
I say to Grimgar, my daddy wants to caught a bullet with his bare hand.
I give him a look.
I look at the genie and I go, what the fuck was that?
It looks like he caught your arrow.
How was he able to do that?
Physics.
Can you catch arrows?
Let's say yes.
They're having such a casual conversation.
God damn.
Erkin.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the H-Man.
Uh-huh.
Cast.
Who'd you say that guy was again?
He's the H-Man.
That's I didn't say.
He looks like one of
Um,
the guys from the Spire.
Yeah. So we had called them trainers before.
Okay.
Wearing tight black pants with green trim.
I want to attack him, but with the intention of, I guess, knocking him out.
Okay.
He's got different
With
weapons.
your rapier that only stabs.
Yes. Yes. I'm
Right.
gonna knock him out, and I'm gonna wound him, and hopefully he won't die from the wounding.
Stab him in the
see.
spine and paralyze him.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20. Shit.
This guy's so dead.
I'm gonna knock him out right through the throat, up into the brain.
Decapitate someone.
Yeah,
He's
an
unconscious,
8
guys.
plus a 1 plus 6
15.
plus a 1 for Hunter's Mark
You double that dice too.
plus a 3.
19. And
For
did
my,
you add your modifier too?
yeah.
Okay. So he takes 19. So yeah, you stab him in the spine and he falls to the ground completely paralyzed but alive.
Ow.
All right, I will sidestep his body.
I only gave that to you because it was a natural 20. If you rolled a 19, he'd be dead.
Good, good.
Sidestep his body.
Go towards the eye, man. And I want to stab him.
You have advantage because Romulus is on the other side of him. You would have had advantage on the first guy, but you rolled a natural 20 on the first roll, so it didn't matter.
Try 15 plus 22. So that's probably hit.
Yeah.
Then a d8. 5 plus 6.
He only had 1 hit point left, I think. Yeah, this was the one. Yeah, he's dead.
And for my last trick, I will run to the south like 10 feet.
Alright. I'll buy that. Theron, you felt a slight breeze go over you, but you're fine.
Uh-huh. And I want to use Magic Missile level 1 on Mr. Skyweaver there.
Okay.
You roll 1 die. I rolled a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright. He's pointing the arrow at Maxon. And then the first one strikes him in the shoulder. And he kind of spins. And then the second one hits him in the chest. And he falls to the ground. And as he starts to step up, the last one just strikes him right in the forehead. And you see his skull kind of crack open. And he falls dead back to the ground.
Mm-hmm. I want to step out behind the pillar and wink at Maxon.
I wink back with a smile. Thumbs up.
His chub is very visible.
Even from there.
It grew just a little bit.
His chub grew 3 sizes that day.
And then I guess I will move. Do I want to move? Move me back where I was.
Okay.
I like this spot.
No, don't do it. Alright. These guys, it's their turn again, and they're gonna do their dart bullshit again, but this time on Grimgar. And I gotta mark off these darts, so hold on. Alright, 3 dart attacks. 13?
No.
17?
No.
20.
Yes.
Okay. You take. Where's that? 3 piercing damage. Along with 7 lightning damage.
Okay.
The other guy is going to try to grab Dundas. And Dundas, make a either dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw, but whichever
Okay.
one you make is at disadvantage.
Natural 20.
Okay. What's your other roll?
17.
Okay, so 17. He rolled a natural 1. So he tries to grab you, but he's all wet from falling in the water, and so he just can't do it, even though you're just laying on the ground in front of him. He just can't quite get his arms around you.
The hell you doing?
This guy, on his turn, he remains paralyzed.
H
Whoa! Percy's turn.
Have him go a little bit more north.
All
Try
right.
to get a peek at
Yeah.
that other walkway.
I'll just give him the rest.
Cool.
There's another walkway here, and he's gonna see the golem. If I can figure out where the hell that went. Well, I had him invisible, so I think he's over here. Yeah. He should have been right there. Anything else? He moved. He moved like.
Yeah, have him move
Nothing.
to the west as much as he.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Where he can get.
Cool. Dun, 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 dun. I tell you guys what I see. Or let me see.
Well, you got on your you can do it on your turn, and then you've got 6 seconds of talking, as long as you're not casting a spell.
Okay.
To tell them what you see.
Gotcha.
Dundas, it is now your turn. This guy's trying to grab you.
Going to. Let's see. I'm gonna use yeah. I use my rapier. Smash him. Let's see. 16, 17, 19.
19 is a hit.
Okay, and then the damn edge. What?
So what did you do? You rolled a 16?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage is gonna be 8.
8. Okay. All right. So just so you know, on the rapier, you aren't proficient with it, so on your attack rolls, you're only getting a +3 instead of a +6.
Okay.
Which is fine. I mean, you can do that. With the dagger, you're getting a +6 because you're proficient with it. The dagger does less damage, but the rapier is a D8 +3, and the dagger is a D4 +3. But with daggers, you can dual wield, so you could attack twice because they're light weapons that you're proficient with.
Gotcha.
And then the expected damage difference between a D4 and a D8. With a D8, you'd expect 4.5, and with a D4, you'd expect 2.5. But since they're both +3, it's a difference of 5.5 and 7.5. So it's not a huge damage difference. It's only 2. And then the odds of hitting goes up if you use weapons that you're proficient with. So
Right on. Okay.
But yeah. So you stabbed him.
Yeah, it did.
Are you gonna move at all?
Um. Um. hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna pretty much line up with Theron. Just go to the right 10.
Okay. So he makes his opportunity attack on you.
Okay.
It's a 17.
Oh, he
So
got
you
me.
take 3 piercing damage.
All right. Cool. Bastard.
Okay. Grimgar.
I will move over to the guy Dundas was next to, and
Okay.
I want to try to kick him off into the water.
Sure. Make an athletics check.
I rolled 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay. He rolled a natural 1. So he not only goes into the water, he flies 10 feet into the water
Yeah.
and splashes.
Do you say anything when you kick him?
He sounds so disappointed.
Uh,
I mean, do you tell him what this is? Perhaps.
I kick. I say,
What
eat
could
this
it be?
kick. And I kick him right in the face.
Eat this kick.
And then I will move to where he was. So I'm kind of hiding
You were
there.
just stealing his hiding place.
I say, careful. Someone got kicked off of that spot once.
And
Romulus.
I want to like stare at him, like be ready to attack him again if he tries to jump out
Okay.
like he did.
Yeah, he's under the water right now, but sure.
I am going to burst into the room and go to the guy to the north closest to me and get with the stabbins.
Okay.
19.
Hit.
11.
Okay. All right, that got him good.
All right, I'm gonna get him good again. 11.
Miss.
Damn. All right. Haste him.
Uh huh.
27.
Hit.
10 damage.
Okay. He's dead.
I smile at the other one. Blood on my face. All crazy like.
Okay.
Turn over.
All right. Maxon.
Shit, I did it again.
I wanna make my way down the bridge as far as I.
I think you might be asleep for a second there.
That's 30 feet. You want to use your action too?
Yeah.
Okay. Arkin.
Burst into the room and towards the guy on the left, south.
But would you know he's there?
You can see him as he ran in.
Okay, stop there. Look around.
Yeah, you see him.
Okay.
Go south.
Okay.
Yeah, happy Theron.
Yes.
I'm gonna say you're close enough to melee him.
All right, I'm going to do a hunter's mark on him as a bonus action,
Uh huh.
and I'm going to proceed with the stabbings.
Okay.
17.
Hit.
Hits. I should remember what my sword does. The only weapon I use. 2 plus 6 plus 1.
Wow. Okay. 9 damage and he's wounded.
And I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
14.
Hit.
2 plus 6 plus 5.
14.
All right. You stab
Good
into his
go.
chest, and you were aiming for his heart, and the first one missed. So you pull out and move your sword 2 inches to the left, and then stab into him again, and he dies.
Always 2 inches to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Okay. Theron. You're hiding like a little bitch.
Yup. I will head to the doorway.
Okay.
Probably can't. Yeah, can I? Can I see that guy?
Let me see here. 10. 25, 30. Yeah, you can see him. He's got cover. You can see him.
So that'd be disadvantage with attack.
No,
roll.
he'd be +2 AC.
Okay. I'm just gonna use a simple ray of frost then.
Okay.
17.
Hit. Wow.
Cool.
Man, you never hit.
Rolled a 9.
Rolled a 9?
Yeah, +8.
Holy shit, why do you have +8?
You can look it up yourself. That's what it tells me.
4, 3, yeah, +8. Okay.
Yeah, just say what I sees. Okay. 12 damage.
Wow. What the hell? Since when do you do damage?
All right. Rolled an 8 and a 4.
Alright, he's still alive, but he's hurt awful bad, and his speed is slowed by 10 feet.
It's a little cold too, so.
Yeah. Right.
And Ramius is a little cold too from the blast going by his head.
Right.
I don't notice it though.
He has an anti-chub.
There's frost in my floating afro, but I don't even notice it.
Alright, these guys' turn. He is going to start heading this way. Romulus.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
21.
Hit.
7.
He's dead. He turns to
Nice.
run and you just slice off his head.
Bitch. No running.
His head goes into here, which is a pit that descends, and his head just falls into the pit.
Does it scream?
This guy doesn't come back up, so you don't know where he is. He's under the water someplace. And
Jump in,
the
Dundas.
stone golem moves to here.
Everyone inside.
I am. And
I start dragging Mr. H. Triple H.
Okay.
Fucking
Do you all want to go in to here?
I will. With
I
the
will
double
remain
damage.
in.
well.
I want to look around for this horn.
I think Grimgar wants to fight the.
Everybody in. Shit.
Actually, I want to make sure that guy I kicked in the water doesn't get away to alert anybody else we're here.
Fuck
Okay.
that guy.
Make sure he
So-
stays till the golem eats him.
Grimgar, your turn comes up again. You don't see him yet. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This thing moves to here. Grimgar, it's your turn again. Make a perception check.
Total of 20.
All right. You don't see him.
I want to move on to like the main, to the left, or the west there.
Here.
Yeah, down a little bit. Yeah, just off the bridge. Yeah, so I'm still looking into the water for him.
Okay. This thing moves to here. It's your turn again. Perception check.
17.
You don't see him.
Hmm.
I mean, part of this is that it's only 6 seconds. So, if he's still underwater, he's held his breath for 24 seconds.
How much?
Yeah.
Guess what?
I guess I'll wait another turn or two.
Okay.
So I think he could probably hold his breath that long.
Make an intelligence check.
11.
All right. Yeah, you think you could hold it that long? For, a minute or something.
Yeah.
All right. Perception check.
7.
Nothing.
As you stare at the ceiling.
He's not there.
Still waiting?
Yeah.
Okay, when the golem gets here, you see it suddenly stop, and the head dips under the water,
Uh-huh.
and then both of its hands come up out of the water, and it's holding this guy in one hand, and he just claps his hands together, and the guy explodes in a gory mess.
Whoa.
And then it just keeps walking.
I stare, like, shocked, and then I walk into the room.
I say, did you kill him? Is he dead?
He's dead, all right. And I relay what happened to him.
Did you loot him?
No, I didn't see any loot in the blood.
Oh, Jesus.
All
I
right.
don't think we want to get in that water. Whatever happens.
This guy's a paraplegic. Quadriplegic.
Okay.
All right, do your thing, Romulus.
Who are you?
You think I'm gonna tell you anything?
Probably.
No.
Maybe not.
What are you gonna threaten me with? You gonna cut off my legs?
Why would we do that?
Exactly.
Doesn't hurt. You can't even feel them. Probably like start ripping your teeth out.
Ow.
That hurt my teeth.
Yeah. Ow.
Did you just mock Maxon?
I look at who downed him?
Erkin.
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 Erkin, what do you want with this guy?
So you were at the spire. When'd you retreat from the spire to here?
I haven't. Fuck you.
You're gonna have to threaten him, I say.
I want to start searching his pockets and shit if he's got pockets.
Okay.
I got something in my pocket for you.
Check if he's lying.
He said, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Check if he's lying. He's telling the
Yeah.
truth.
Okay.
I got something in my pocket.
He doesn't have anything.
Okay. Any like markings or tattoos of any kind?
No. Nope, nothing.
Just
See a moon
clothes.
elf?
He is a human.
I lose interest and start looking around the room.
What do you guys want to do with this guy?
I pass.
Pass.
I want to start looking around the room too.
Okay.
There's got to be a horn
I
around here, right?
drag him over to the pit thing,
Uh-huh.
and I say, "Tell us what you know, or I'm throwing you in."
Make an intimidation check.
That's a pit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled an 18. What do I? I don't think I have bonuses to that though.
Charisma.
Is it- You said. What did you say I'm rolling?
Intimidation.
Oh, -1.
-1.
17.
17. He says, "Oh, you don't have the balls to throw me in."
I push him closer in, like farther in.
Death would be better than this pitiful existence.
I let go.
Drop him in?
Well, while being ready to catch his feet or something like that as he slides down.
Okay, so do you catch his feet?
Only if he says something.
No, he doesn't say anything.
Okay, then I let
Okay.
go completely.
He floats slowly down the shaft.
Didn't he
What?
float to begin with?
Damn it, Theron.
Just
Shoot
let him
him.
go.
It's slowly. You just shoot him.
Okay, I'll shoot him with Ray of Frost as he
Okay.
falls.
Make an attack roll.
Damn it. 24.
You hit him. Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
Make a
He
perception
smiles
check.
as he slowly floats down the floor. He screams, "No!"
16.
Huh?
16.
16. Okay. As you go to fire your ray of frost, you have to lean into the pit a little bit. What is invisible to the eye, but you can feel it when you lean in, is that there is wind blowing up the shaft, which is why he fell slowly.
Ah.
It's a lot.
Guys,
Of,
there's
it's
wind
a lot of wind.
blowing up.
You can't hear it. You can't hear it, and you can't see it, but you felt it as soon as you leaned over.
Okay, so it wasn't magic that was doing it; it was actual wind.
Still could be magic.
Okay, guys, feel over this pit. It feels there's wind blowing up.
I go
I
over
don't
to
get
the
it.
pit.
All right.
The head that I chopped off rolled down this
Ooh.
pit.
Yeah. So the guy just.
Shall I go down?
Bring a buddy at least?
I mean, I wouldn't just jump down the pit
Can you send
because
Percy down there? Where's Percy? Is he dead?
Yeah, I could.
Is Percy dead
No,
yet?
You could just go.
I mean, we don't know what's
I
causing
should
this
send
wind.
Percy.
It could turn off at any second. So,
I'll be fine.
Send Percy and Gracie down.
I don't
all right,
get hurt.
Dundas, if you're cool
Right.
with it, go ahead. If you know what
I'm
you're
not
doing,
really.
man.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll send Percy because I only have a little bit of health. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'd send
Yeah.
Percy.
Let's have Percy take a peek.
Definitely.
Percy, come here. Take your ass on down.
So Percy heads into the shaft. The wind doesn't really affect. He actually has to kind of try to go down because his descent is slowed so much. So he's kind of like fighting against the wind as he goes down. But he manages to descend. It is a 10-foot square shaft, smooth stone. So have him make a perception check.
Okay. Perception check coming up.
Check of perception.
Okay. Got a 19.
19. Done this. It's a 10-foot shaft, smooth stone. It looks like somebody must have dug this out at some point. I'm gonna keep going down. It's completely dark in here. I'm at about 100 feet. Do you want me to keep going?
Well.
Tell him to keep going.
So his
Until he
dark
reaches the
vision's
bottom and then come
120 feet, and yeah, keep on going, buddy.
Is
Okay.
the wind staying the same
I
strength?
want to see
Yes,
how
it's
far
staying
down
the
this
same.
thing is.
Okay. All right. He gets to about 150 feet. You want me to keep going?
Yep.
Okay. 200.
No end in sight.
I can't see anything. No.
You can see. You better look.
No, I
Okay,
mean I'm in a square. I'm in a square stone shaft.
Oh, what?
Okay, keep going.
All right. Okay. I can see the bottom. Done this. I can see the bottom.
Okay, how far down is that? Am I figuring?
What's he see down there?
It looks like maybe 300 feet total.
Is it an opening down there or what? What do you see?
Well,
Go down to the bottom.
okay. All right, so he keeps flying down. I need to look at something.
He's like getting annoyed with Percy. Fucking go, man.
Go to the bottom. You already know.
Go to the bottom.
Like he's a little kid trying to teach him something.
No, I'm in a square stone fucking shaft.
Like you can see, but I start looking around.
You're like,
You better look.
Okay. Yeah. So when he gets to the bottom, he says, it looks like I'm in a natural cave. I'm in a natural cave of some kind."
Okay.
Ask him if there's any beings down there or a magic source, or can he tell what's causing the wind?
Yeah.
Dead bodies
ask
that
him
I may have thrown down.
I'm sorry.
You see the dead bodies that we threw?
Dead body.
Does he see any cause
The
for
source
the
of the
wind?
wind.
Yeah, he says, yeah, there's a body down here and there's a head. Do you want me to go into the cave? I mean, it's really windy still, but I don't
Go
see
on.
anything.
Keep going.
All right. So he heads deeper into the cave. Oh boy, the wind's real strong. I've come to a T. There's a T in the cave.
All right. Go right.
Go where the horn is. Drink it.
Okay. He goes
Poor
right.
Percy.
Is the wind still strong that way?
It's getting real cold.
Man.
There's some kind of ice crystals on the wall.
Alright.
There's snow.
Yeah, snow. You like snow.
Found Narnia.
The ground looks frozen here.
All right. All right.
It's real cold.
Well, good thing you have damage resistance to cold, so it's not bothering you at all. Go the other way now. Backtrack and go down the other cave and tell me you see.
It's like, stop, you're fine.
Okay, so he goes back and he says, "Ugh, there's a T over here too."
All right. So I'll
What's
tell
that?
you guys all this. What do you mean? What's that?
The wind, it's whistling at me. No, he would never say that. No. No. Oh God.
Oh God, Percy, you all right, man? Oh God, Percy's dead.
No response.
I'm not getting any
Oh
response
no,
from
Percy.
Maybe we shouldn't have told him to keep.
Do I have a self-destruct button I can hit for him?
I think you could poof him, yeah.
Nah, he's fine. Leave him.
Hold on.
Fine, you can't hear him anymore.
He's fine, leave him.
Hold on.
Or
let's look
Percy.
at the
Unless
spell.
there's some type of magic another person could use to see my eyes through him. Oh god. That'd be
You mean
badass.
put your eyes? You mean the ability you have to see through
Spy.
his eyes? Yeah, you could use that.
Yes. What does he see?
Well, yeah, I want to do that, but
I was kind of
saying-
wondering if maybe like you forgot or if you were just enjoying it.
I
was pretty good.
I was enjoying it, honestly, and forgot. So
What does
it all
Percy
worked.
see?
It all
I don't
worked.
like this at all. I
Okay.
want to hear what
Let me
Percy has to
let
say.
me read two things to you. First of all, as part of the spell, as an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits your summons. Alternatively, you can dismiss it forever. As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any occupied space within 30 feet of you. Number two, you have. Let me find it. Oh no, wait. That's also part of the spell. Anyway, you can choose to see through his eyes and hear through his ears.
Okay.
Yeah, you can communicate telepathically, perceive through his senses, and speak through it in your own voice as long as you're on the same plane of existence.
Okay. So I want to look through his eyes.
Okay. So your eyes, Dundus's eyes, glaze over and just become solid white as your consciousness, well, your vision, suddenly reverts to dark vision, meaning that you can only see in grays and shades of gray.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't taken control of Percy, you're just seeing through his eyes.
Okay.
He is in a pitch black cave. Of course, he has dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
And he is frantically flying around in this cave. And you can't tell if he's making progress or not because he keeps taking turns so fast. But you just have no way of getting your bearings as far as where he is. He is in a panicked state right now.
Okay. I want to not look through his eyes and then try to come out of it, and then.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Make him poof, and then reappear next to us up here.
Okay.
And now.
And when he reappears, he's just laying on his back, breathing hard. And remember what he looks like. I don't know if everybody knows what he looks like right now.
Little dragon.
No, he's an imp right now.
Yeah,
He's
totally different. He's awesome.
He's a fat little imp guy. Here, let me.
He's fat. I love it.
Why
I don't think
that?
imps are fat by default, but he is.
I would ask him.
Of course
He
going on?
is.
Okay, that's what an imp looks like, but he's got a pot
Oh,
belly.
he looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
A little demon.
That's him.
He's got a scorpion
kinda
tail and he
cute.
can't attack? Come on now.
Right. He's got a scorpion tail, but he can't attack.
He's useless.
Because he's a familiar, he's not actually an imp.
What? He's got an AK-47, but he can't attack? Yeah.
And he's just.
All right, what's going on, man?
What happened to him?
Fuck, I'm trying to find out.
Dundus,
Yeah.
there's voices down there.
Was that what was confusing you?
Yeah.
What were they saying?
All kinds of nasty things.
Oh no.
I've never
me
been
a
so scared in all
example.
my life, Dundus.
Why? Were they threatening you?
Oh, all kinds of demons from my past talking about all the things they were going to do to you and do to me.
Can you go back down there?
Back in the
Jesus.
hole.
Terrible.
All right.
Finish your jab.
How far down was that?
350
300
feet.
350. All right.
Are these
Tell her.
stairs next to us that go
Yeah.
up or?
Uh-huh.
I want to see what's upstairs. Well, first I want to look around this room. Is there anything else in this room?
Okay, so I never really described it because you were in combat. So this room has the 2 flights of stairs that head up, and then there are the 2 rows of pillars that support a 20-foot high ceiling. This room is entirely made of marble on the inside, and the pillars are sculpted to resemble dwarves who are locked in solemn stares. Each one clutches a stone axe. In the middle of the room is the pit. And that's it. It's a very, I don't want to call it a plain room, but there's not any nooks or crannies.
I want to search the bodies of the people we fought before.
The
If I have to
bodies
go back.
where? Out everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere. If I have to go back outside, I
Okay.
want to.
Who else is searching? Anybody?
Yeah, done as well.
Um,
He likes searching bodies.
Okay.
No,
I'll
we're
search
Dundus,
too.
Dundus, Grimgar, and Romulus make investigation checks.
That's
10 for me.
Hang on. Come. Total of 17 or 16. Sorry.
What did Romulus? You got a 10?
Yes.
Okay,
10, 10, 16.
Dundus, you're the only one that found anything. You found 30 gold pieces and 2 seeker darts.
Sweet. 2 secrets. 2 secrets. What the fuck?
Is everyone healed up?
Negative.
No.
I could use
I
half.
have pretty much no.
Is it dawn yet?
Let's heal up.
Are we going to take us?
That's actually really good timing, Chris. I was just about to have you do that.
Hooray.
So why don't you DM me what you get?
I guess I'm just gonna go over here for a second because
Are
it's
we going
about
to take a
that
short
time.
rest? I've only got one more mass healing word spell.
Alright, I've told you guys, excuse me, what I saw to the Percy saw down in the cave.
Yep.
Are we trying to rest here before we know these
Can I
guys?
use detect magic first before I rest?
There you go.
Yeah, it takes what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, and then I want to walk around the room.
What's the range on it?
It's only 10 feet, 10 meters around me, or wait, sorry, let me look at this again. 30 feet. Sorry.
30 foot what?
Radius.
Radius? Okay. Let me look at the spell because I need details here.
Okay.
Spells.
What did Percy see? I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, you can see a faint aura around any creature or object that bears magic. So you can't see it, but you can sense that there is magic in the room above you.
Ooh.
Because you can't see through the floor, it's hard for you to get a gauge on are you sensing one thing or multiple things, but there's certainly magic up there. And the 2 seeker darts that Dundus found are magic.
Nice.
And the wind that's coming up is magic.
Ooh. All right, guys. This is what I learned.
Grimgar, what did
This
you want
wind
to know?
is magic. Okay, sorry.
What did Percy see up north again? If Dundas could remind us, or if we could look at it. Didn't he see some guys up there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he would have told you what.
It's another passage. Couple.
And he saw some Kenku. You see the other guy?
Kenku and another one of the Skyweavers.
And
Okay.
some type
This
of
is a statue.
It's a
Okay.
dwarven statue.
statue.
Can tell.
Dwarven statue. So do we want to try to take a short rest before we move along?
I'm down with that.
Sure.
All right, I guess we'll try to take a short rest.
Holy shit.
Taking a short rest?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so do whatever the things you gotta do in your short rest. Also, I will say that I've got it as being when you start your rest at 7 a.m. and you previously went to bed at noon.
9,
Okay.
8, 16.
Everybody set with their short rest stuff?
10.
Roll more hit dice.
Yeah.
4. Fuck it.
I'm done now.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's about 10 o'clock, so I guess just trying to find a cool-ish moment to end here.
I want to peek upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to peek upstairs too. I can have Percy go up.
Who's going?
I want to peek.
I'll accompany Romulus, or I'll go the other way if no one's going the other way. Kind of peek at the same time. Assuming it kind of looks they both go to the same floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, make stealth checks.
I'm not going.
Why do we always do this,
I don't know.
Jack? And
No
have
one else
terrible
wants to.
stealth. I know.
And
Low
Grimgar,
14.
I know Grimgar has disadvantage.
Yeah, I do. And that's -1, so 9.
Alright. Let me turn off the camera for a second here because I gotta look at something.
A disadvantage and it's -1 on my roll. I should never do this.
Everyone else is too chicken.
Yeah, that's true. It is
It would've been
better that we
easier
get
for
attacked.
Percy to go up. No one can
Even
fly.
offered Percy to go, invisible Percy, who can fly.
Yeah, but Percy needs a reprieve.
Yeah, Percy's traumatized.
He already had a short
Okay.
rest. He's fine.
Yeah, I can show you this.
It's all good though.
Alright. So when you peek your head up the respective sets of stairs, here is what you see.
Maxon sneezes.
The staircase rises 20 feet into a spacious 20-foot high chamber. On the floor, carved into it, is a meticulously etched map of an ancient dwarven realm. At the far end of the chamber, a high throne atop a marble dais overlooks the room. Peaked arcades hung with gossamer sky blue curtains run the length of the chamber on either side. An arcade is kind of a covered walkway with arches, and so these two areas are the arcades on either side.
Okay.
And these are basically what we'll call curtains that are hung up in between the pillars. Okay.
Right.
You can see there is incense. There's incense in kind of billowing out from the sides. On either side, you can smell it and see it. Behind the high throne, there is a great spiraling horn resting in an alcove right here.
Ooh.
Okay. Sitting upon the throne is a regal female figure. She is tall and slender, with dark skin and dark hair. You would think that she's a moon elf, except for the large white feathered wings which protrude from her back and gently fan the air around her. Held by one hand, its handled end resting on the ground, is a large, majestic silver spear. To the left of the throne, over here, on the ground, sits a metal cage. Inside is a battered and bruised female wood elf, wearing torn and bloody priestess robes. Her wrists and ankles are chained, and her mouth is stuffed with a rag. She is unconscious.
Oh no.
3 large, armored creatures, seemingly made of swirling air, stand around the room. And he is actually supposed to be right here. Sitting at the top of the steps beneath the throne is the flute musician that you had seen before that had escaped from you.
Ah.
And as you both peek your heads up to look, she looks right at Grimgar.
God damn it.
And that's where we'll stop.
Mm.
Son of
Dun,
a bitch.
dun, dun, dun.